Welcome to Word of Grace and Truth. Today's topic is Unfeeble, yet they died. Unfeeble, yet they died. There were no feeble Israelites when God brought them out of Egypt. Notwithstanding, those who were 20 years and above were dying at the ages between 70 and 80 years, because no Israelite at 20 years who saw the miracles of God in Egypt would enter the promised land. Therefore, Moses prayed that God should teach Israel in the wilderness to number their days, so that they could apply their hearts to wisdom. When Israel left Egypt and they entered the promised land, where they spent 40 years, Bible said there was no feeble Israel. Men, women, and children, they were all strong. In fact, Bible revealed that their sandals did not wax old. Their clothes did not wax old. And the same thing was applicable to their body and the organs that made up their body. None of them waxed old. So they were strong, both inside and outside. In fact, that was why Bible revealed that Moses, at the age of 120, his eyes did not dim. And Caleb, at the age of 85, he was walking with the strength of a man of 40. So those are proofs that they were strong. Of feeble Israelite, yet they died in the wilderness. Why? Because there was a word God spoke concerning them. Those that were above 20 and they saw his signs and wonders and could not believe him when they reached the wall of Jericho, God said none of them will see the promised land. And they were strong, yet they were dying because of that word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So the word of God is living. The word of God is spirit. Whether you know it or not, it's alive, it's powerful, it's quick, it's sharper. It cannot go back to him void. So as he spoke that word, and they were dying. So within that period of 40 years, Moses observed that some are dying at 70 and 80. In fact, Moses died at the expiration of that 40 years. That was why he died at the age of 120. He was 80 when they entered the wilderness. So at the 40 years, he died at 120 and he couldn't enter. So, you see, the word of God is something we shouldn't toy with. We should only take heed of it, whether you're ignorant of it or knowledgeable of it, it will surely come to pass. So, and now Moses came to realize what was happening. Then he prayed to God, the Psalm 190, that we are living 70 and 80, and teach us to number our days, because they only have 40 years to spend in that wilderness. So he was telling God, teach us to number our days, so that we will put our mind onto wisdom. What is wisdom? Rightful application of knowledge. So when they get the knowledge, when God teach them, they get the knowledge, then they can now apply the knowledge rightfully for their own benefit in the wilderness. Know this also, that our God is the God of the living, because those who believe in him never die. So if you believe in him, if you are born again, you never die. You only pass from the east to the west. And that is why God is the God of living and not the God of death. Remain blessed with God, and know also that Jesus Christ is coming.